Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa DeGusto.
And I'm Kevin Roman.
And today we are taking PCCS's emPower Hour on the road. So today we are meeting with Larry Katz, owner of Rock'em Extreme. With us today from Rock'em Extreme is Larry Katz. Larry, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So Larry, can you tell us a little bit about your business and how you got started and where we can find you?
Yeah, absolutely. So we actually got started when my kids and I were climbing at Brooklyn Boulders around 4 or 5 years ago. And I noticed someone with a prosthetic like climbing, and I was impressed. I was impressed with his physical ability, and I was impressed with the acceptance in the facility for someone with his physical disability, if you have it. And that's why I decided to do something similar on Staten Island.
It's amazing. Told us before our interview that this was not your initial job plan. This was not your career path to open up this business. So you're a lawyer on the side as well.
Yes, I did like practicing enough to want to continue to do that for the rest of my life. I didn't find it fulfilling enough, to be honest, so that's why I wanted to do something different, contribute more.
So Larry, you were saying that this path has given you more fulfillment than your other career choices. So can you tell us a little bit about what part of Rock'em Extreme really brings out that fulfillment in you?
Absolutely. So 2 reasons primarily I wanted to open the facility was because I noticed a lot of bullying and a lot of teen suicide. And I wanted to try to do something to address that. Here you have people working interactively, collaboratively, helping one another, and that kind of stuff, it goes completely against bullying. So that's one thing. The second thing is I noticed a lot of overuse of electronics, and that creates a lack of empathy, a lack of sympathy, lack of ability to interact and socialize with one another. And that's another thing that the facility seeks to accomplish.
us a little about the establishment itself, the space that the gym is in.
Definitely. So we have 6,000 square feet, 4,500 of which is on the first level. Here we have around 7 or 8 automatic ropes, which mean basically you don't need any kind of training. You only need a quick orientation, and you're able to climb the same day. We also have a couple of ropes to climb with some monkey bars and some bouldering, which are low walls that don't need any harnesses or anything. And then upstairs we have an additional 1,500 square feet. There we have heavy bags, boxing gloves, and elliptical, treadmill, bike, some other pegboards and stuff that I remember in high school, stuff like that.
Nice. So you are a rock climbing gym, but you also have other things that you have as well. Do you have classes?
We do have classes. We do have martial arts classes, which include calisthenics and stretching. We do some very light and respectful sparring. We also have aerial classes. We also have full body workout classes for adults and kids, as well, and it's completely interactive. So we are naturally self-direction friendly.
Wow, it seems to be that you're super integrated and you really got that integration down to a science. So that sounds incredible. And I feel like I'm ready to get my New Year's resolution started a little early. So with that said, so you mentioned self-direction. Tell us a little bit about that. How did you know about the service, that it was available, and let people know that you guys offer self-direction?
So we started working very early on, I'd say around 3 years ago when we opened. We had a couple of people come in, adults and kids, that were special needs people. Some higher on the spectrum, some not so much, but we got used to and actually enjoyed working with people in the community. I found that it's really helpful for them. We have a lot of people come in that have communicative disabilities. We try to turn that into an ability. We try to look past that. And I really like that the space is so accepting of everyone.
Thank you so much for joining us today and chatting with us. Thank you. So how long have you been coming here to Rock Extreme? You're with your children?
We've been coming, I think, since September. We come twice a week, Sundays and Tuesdays, and they work with us to come up with a good schedule that worked for us. I was looking for something in person that would be after school, and in the event that there was no school, there would be something to still a place to go and be active and do something different and engage them in lots of different things.
I love that. What have you found that coming to Rock Extreme has done for your children?
Well, first of all, they love to come. It's good because we incorporated a few different things. We do some regular calisthenics to start off and warm them up. We do some karate type moves so they can learn different skill sets, and then we climb. And I think it's really helped him with his confidence. When he climbs, he feels so proud, and it's definitely out of his comfort zone, which is great for my son. And then for my daughter, it's in her comfort zone, so she loves climbing. It serves both of them in different ways. It's amazing. I think that it's something that even if you think your child can't do or wouldn't be good at, give it a chance. You know, my son is not the most agile. He definitely has motor planning issues, and I feel like all of these things help to build those skills.
with our good friend Zach, who has been coming to Rock'em Extreme. So Zach, how long have you been
coming here
here?
for 4 years.
4 years. 4 years. And what do you do when you come here?
I rock climb, I do some sparring,
And how
I
do
do
you
some
like it?
karate classes.
Nice.
I rock climb, I free climb most of the time. I don't want harnesses for babies.
Oh, so you don't use harnesses?
Yeah, free climb.
I don't know about all that. So what else do you do? How often do you come?
Come like 2 or 3 times a week sometimes.
Oh wow. Well, you get a good workout.
Yeah, I get a good workout.
Rock'em Extreme impacted your son, and how do you feel like if it wasn't here, what would happen?
Okay, good question. I love it here. I know that Zachary loves it here. We've been coming for several years now, and I gotta say, if it wasn't for coming here, this has been a great outlet for Zachary, especially during this pandemic. There's a lot of frustration. I know there's a lot of frustration on everybody's parts. There's a lot of anxiety with people with special needs. And this place has been great because it's been such a release of energy. And the people here are very warm. They're very patient. They're very kind. I know Larry has such a heart for people with special needs of all ages. And my son, being a young adult, he's able to speak to and hang out with some guys, so he's getting social in there as well as getting a lot of physical exercise and, like I said, getting that energy out. I've seen him in his strength building up, and I've seen a lot of good things. We come here, he looks forward to the structure of having someplace to go and say, I'm coming on Monday, I'm going to go see this one and have this class on Thursday, so it's part of his schedule, so it's really been very helpful like that. If this place wasn't here, I know this would destroy Zach, because he looks forward to this place more than anything else, I have to say. I know that Larry, as a matter of fact, I'm going to now speak to you guys right here, has on his website, he does have his Facebook page, and there are ways that we can give to help. I've given, my family's given, and if you go on his Facebook page, there is a site where you can actually give a GoFundMe page, and I would appreciate, not just for my family, but for anybody, they would get good benefits out of this, for anybody to go on that page and please contribute so we can help this place stay alive.
So Larry, it was really great meeting you today, and it was really great to know and really experience this amazing place that you have here. It's really awesome to hear about the integration and the self-direction opportunities, and really that you're giving back to the community, and also getting really healthy along the way. So before we end here, can you let us know how we can get involved, how we can contact you, and all that good stuff?
Yeah, they can contact us through Facebook, on our Facebook page at Rock'em Extreme, or on Instagram at Rock'em Extreme Official.
Great. All right, awesome. Thank you so much
Thank you.
again, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Why are you not so small?